Hey guys, I'm Nate, this is Ian, and we're here to talk about manual brew methods. Ian, I've been getting a lot of questions lately from home users asking, like, hey, when I go to my favorite coffee house, they brew this killer pour over and I can't get the same quality at home.
Sure.
And I would disagree with that. I think you would disagree with that. So
I would, yeah.
Let's talk through, for the home user, for you guys out there, how we can brew a killer cup of coffee at home without having to spend $4, $5, $6 for a pour over. So tell me what we have in front of us here.
So we have an array of brewing methods. All of these are going to be able to brew a fantastic cup of coffee with a little bit of care taken. So at this point, it's kind of choose your favorite one. Any of them you're going to be able to get a good cup from. And they do have slightly different characteristics as far as what the end result is going to be, is going to taste like, but it's all going to be pretty good. Now, you do also want to have a few other pieces of equipment to make a good cup at home. You definitely want to have a digital scale of some sort. That's an absolute must. So that you can weigh your coffee, weigh your water as well, which sounds kind of crazy, but you'll have a much more consistent result.
Now, if I'm at home and a truck goes by, just like it did in our video, is that going to affect the flavor of our coffee?
It shouldn't.
Okay, good.
It might.
You never know.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, tell me about these pieces of equipment in front of us. This is obviously a French press. I've seen that
so
everywhere.
We have a French press. We've got a V60, a Chemex, a B-house, which is kind of like your standard milliliter dripper,
okay,
and a Kalita wave to finish off with.
Okay, so we've got, do I need all 5 of these at home?
No, definitely not. You could get away with one.
Okay,
and,
so pick our favorite.
Pick your favorite or pick the cheapest. Any of them you can find on Amazon for like in the $20 to $30 range. They're not going to break the budget. The Chemex is probably the priciest of the lot.
But it looks cool. So if you want to impress your friends, if you're having a dinner party, you say, let me just whip out the Chemex, make us some coffee.
You can also brew more cups at one time with the Chemex than you can with some of the other ones.
Okay, and then we have a kettle and a grinder. Tell us about those.
Yeah. So you definitely want to have a really high quality grinder in addition to your scale. A good grinder like this, we have a Baratza Encore here, and it's a good price point for the quality of the grinds that you're going to get out of it. It's a burr grinder, so you can really choose exactly what the grind size is.
Because are we going to use the same grind setting for all these brew methods?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
They're going to be kind of in the similar ballpark, but we want to have a distinct setting.
Now, I have some friends who have the blade grinder, and I've told them to stay away from those.
Yes, exactly. The blade grinder, you can never get a consistent particle size is the issue. You're going to end up with some tiny sand, you're going to end up with some big like pebble-sized chunks, and they also spin really fast and kind of heat the coffee as they go. So
So basically it destroys the coffee.
It doesn't do good things, that's for sure.
And then we have a temperature stable kettle here. We like the Bonavita. All this stuff can be found on Amazon, about $140 for the Baratza, $60 for $55 for the temperature stable Bonavita kettle. And then of course, we always recommend people to use filtered water. We like Crystal Geyser. Why filtered water and not tap water?
So coffee is more than 95% water. So we want to have a really high quality water that we're brewing with. If we're using kind of dirty, unfiltered water straight from the tap that you don't want to drink because it doesn't taste very good, you probably don't want to brew with that either.
And that's the first thing I recommend to home users is just switch out your water, start there, you're going to notice a world of difference. Now we're going to split these brew methods up into separate videos, so stick around. We're going to go through each one of these in a quick tutorial on how to brew that at home, and then we're also going to review how each coffee brew method affects the flavor, and we'll kind of talk about what we like. You can pick and choose what you like. Again, about 20 bucks each on Amazon, 50-ish for the Chemex. Just a little bit of money and you're going to be in business for enjoying killer coffee at home. So stick around.